Hello everyone, welcome to my video essay about the C.H.U.D rocket. And the, this is the space flight simulator's version of the C.H.U.D rocket. Anyway, you can see this is the C.H.U.D rocket at rest. And if I hit the ignition and hit my tab key, you can see that this is the map. Then this is the 1-to-1 scale, the replica of the Earth. And if I hit this play button here, you can see the velocity and the height change. And you can also see the thrust and the thrust weight change. And you can also see the liquid fuel go down. Let's go click. Okay, so we have things appear. The angle to get into orbit, but we don't want to go into orbit. We want to go downrange from the launch pad. So let's go angle the rocket, and let's just wait. As you can see, we got a ton of ground, and then we get into the water. Let's look at the rocket. The rocket is from the point of the rest or equilibrium. We can see that I won't bore you with all the tons of details that this is, but you can see that the kilometers, they're going up. It's very obvious. And you can see that the angle changes. And you can also see that the distance between the rocket and the apogee is different. Is getting wider. You can see that the thrust is 200 tons and the thrust weight is increasing. And you can see in a minute that the now we have no liquid fuel, and now we can just wait. Apogee. The rocket has passed apogee, and you will eventually see that the rocket goes to what I like to call this 6 minutes of hell, where the capsule is surrounded by plasma, while the Earth, while the plasma, while the capsule re-enters Earth's atmosphere. And you can see that you've entered Earth's lower atmosphere. Now we're entering this 6 minutes of hell. It's 6 minutes in real life, but in this game, it's a few seconds, like at most 30 seconds of hell. And you can start to see that the plasma, which blocks radio communication, the plasma that blocks radio frequencies and radio communication, slowly start to engulf the rocket. And as you can see, the rocket is safe for now, but the rocket's safe. And when we go to the map, you can see that the rocket, let me just make sure it goes like to roughly yeah, a 0-degree angle. Now you can see that the angle, you can see that the angle changes, and when we're below 2,500 meters, I can launch the parachutes, and it'll launch halfway. They'll deploy halfway, the parachutes. And that is going to be pretty soon. This game has challenges, and the and you can see right now the drag is the drag caused by the parachutes that are now half deployed. You can see that the parachutes are creating air resistance. The the force of gravity wants to have the parachutes. The force of gravity wants the rocket to go faster than it is right now. But since we have the parachutes to create drag, get air resistance for the vertical axes, whatever. And you can see the parachute is now open. You can see that this rocket is going to land safely in the water. I believe the water's a recent update to this game. And you saw there the recover button, so you can recover your rocket. Now the rocket has tipped over, and you can recover it if you get this game. This game on mobile is free, and it costs $15 on not mobile. Anyway, let me click the recover button. There's challenges. I've already completed 2 of the challenges. Get 100 kilometers downrange from the what is it? The launch pad, and make the rocket go to liftoff and land safely. If I continue and hit build a new rocket, I can delete the C.H.U.D rocket, and when I do, the video will end. So anyway, bye. I I hope you had a fun time learning about the C.H.U.D rocket and the forces behind the C.H.U.D rocket being the forces that will eventually be on screen once I do the calculations. But you can also see that the rocket is gone, and I hope I haven't wasted your time, or I don't know. I hope I did a very good job at explaining this.